Today we're going to take a look at section 9.7 on solving exponential equations using logarithms. And this is the third and final method for solving an exponential equation using logs. In order to do so, we need to go over what's called the change of base formula, which says if you have log base b of a, to do that on a calculator, you can find log of a divided by log of b. Okay? This is the change of base formula, all right? It's sometimes referred to as log tall over log small. Because when you're looking at a logarithm, the value for a, the value inside the logarithm, is usually a bigger, physically in size, a taller number than the base number. The base number is written small. It's physically smaller on the paper, okay? So that's a mnemonic device that a lot of people use, log tall over log small. Okay, so we're going to go through where does this formula come from. So we're going to take our log base b of a and set that equal to our unknown value x. We're going to convert that now to exponential form. So that means b to the x power is equal to the number a. Now what we can do is kind of like taking the square root of both sides of an equation or squaring both sides of an equation. We can take a log of both sides, okay, because we're applying the same type of function to both sides of the equation. And what that allows us to do is apply properties of logs. I can now take this and move it out in front, which would now give me x times log of b is equal to log of a. And log of b is just a number, so I can divide it out. So now I can take this, I can divide by log b on both sides. And that gets me to our formula. X is equal to log of a over log of b. Okay? So that's the derivation of the change of base formula. So now how do we use it? How do we apply it? So we're going to go through how to evaluate an expression using a calculator, okay, and using the change of base formula. So looking at this first one, we've got log base 6 of 18. So the inside is the a, the little number in the bottom is the b. So you can also think of this as being the tall number versus the small number. Okay, so that means on a calculator you just need to do, well, what is log of 18 divided by log of 6? Okay, now the important thing when you're doing this on a calculator, and it doesn't matter if it's graphing or scientific, is that you make sure you have parentheses in the right locations. Okay, so there should be parentheses around the 18, close it off, parentheses around the 6, close it off. The calculator will automatically put in parentheses to start. You need to make sure that you close them off before you type in the division. Okay, so take out a calculator, type in log 18, close the parentheses, divided by log 6, close the parentheses, and you should get a value of 1.6131. Okay, so now take a minute, copy down number 2, write down your change of base formula and type it into a calculator. Okay, so the change of base says you do log of the tall number, or the inside number, the a value, 29.8, divided by log of b, log of the base value, or the small number, log of 3. Okay, and then you just type that into a calculator. Again, be careful with parentheses. There's parentheses around the 29.8 and parentheses around the 3 on the calculator. This will come out to 3.0898. Okay, so this is really just about, can you figure out how to write the change of base formula. This shouldn't be super difficult. And then make sure you can get these values on your calculator on your own. That'll be important. Okay, 2 more. Write down what the change of base formula is and find the values. Okay, so for this first one, we've got log tall, or log of a, 67.2, over log small, or log of the base, 4.8, Again, parentheses are important here, parentheses here and here when you're doing this on a calculator. This one should come out to 2.6824. And then for this last one that we have here, log tall, the tall number, the a value is the 1/5, divided by log small, or the base value, the b, which is 12. Okay. And again, parentheses are really important. You need parentheses around that 12, just like you have parentheses around the 1/5. All right, and this works out to negative 0.6477. So just make sure you understand how to write the change of base formula based off of a log statement and how to get these values out of a calculator.